What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Young K True, back with another video. So, a few days ago, today will be Tuesday, a few days ago, the Niners had their first horrendous preseason game. My God. I could hardly watch it. Horrendous. And I think it's very telling that Trey Lance is just, I know it's a preseason game, but this guy should have waited one more year in college before going to the NFL. Would that have ruined his draft stock? Possibly. But he would be in a way better position and could possibly be a starter now. But because we drafted him and we didn't even really need to. Yes, did I kind of want a QB at the time because Jimmy kept getting hurt and wasn't playing good in 2020? Yeah, I did sort of want a QB. But when we drafted him, I wasn't excited. The guy played at NDSU, not high caliber competition. Wasn't the guy I was wanting. I was wanting Fields, or I was wanting Zach Wilson. Now, obviously, besides like Trevor Lawrence, that class is proving to be sort of trash. I mean, Mac Jones maybe will do all right, but besides Trevor Lawrence, I'm not a fan of Justin Fields. I'm not a fan of Zach Wilson. This class is proving to be total trash for quarterbacks. The 2021 class. But I'm watching this game, right? And don't get me wrong, O-line was horrendous. But I'm watching this game, and this goofy Trey Lance, he's like running into the sacks. I felt like I was watching like 2014, 2015, and 2016 Kaepernick all over again. He's holding on to the ball and just running into sacks. No awareness, doesn't throw the ball away. It reminded me of that year that we had Joe Staley and Kaepernick was still the most sacked QB in the league. Like, it looked goofy. And all these on fucking Twitter, they're all, oh, it's the O-line, oh, he just needs more reps. We don't got time to give this kid reps, dude. It's win now mode. We drafted this goofball. Kaepernick Jr. we drafted. Why? This guy had 2 dropped interceptions, and one of them was a touchdown. He got bailed. You actually look at his stat sheet, it wasn't even bad. He was 10 for 15 with a touchdown. But you actually watch the game. This guy was horrendous. And by the way, the Niners did nothing with the O-line. Now, this was all their second string O-line. But even the first string O-line is going to be horrendous. And that is how our QBs get hurt. Purdy is going to be under duress all year. We're probably going to see Sam Darnold on the field at some point. Because Shanahan gets our guys killed out there. We did nothing for the O-line. Trey Lance is probably going to be the third stringer. And he should be. Darnold's better. He is. He's better in the pocket. He's more comfortable. Trey Lance looks so uncomfortable. And that's what I'm getting tired of this. Oh, but he's got better arm talent than Purdy. Oh, he goes down the field. Oh, he's dual threat. For one, Purdy's dual threat. The guy can move. And he don't freak out like Trey does when pressure comes. Guy move. There was a few times I noticed Purdy, he would move around too much almost. Do that like weird little spin and then throw it away. I wasn't a fan of that. But go back and watch the Seattle Wildcard game. The guy did to Seattle what Russell Wilson would do to us for the past decade. Move around all crazy, throw it to a wide open guy. Purdy was moving like Russ, like prime Russ last year. And everyone seems to forget that. Everyone's stuck on this, oh, he's got no arm. Oh, he's dink and dunk. For one, it's not even true. Everyone's like, oh, he underthrew Ayuk on that touchdown. He got hit. Do you guys not remember when Trey Lance against Seattle in 2021 threw it to a wide open Debo and Debo had to wait 2 seconds just for the ball to get in his hands? It was so underthrown. So what if Purdy underthrew a guy when he was getting hit? That back shoulder to McCaffrey, beautiful. Over the shoulder, Juwan Jennings wildcard game against Seattle, beautiful. The guy, it's just not like he can't go down the field at all. You're making it out like all this guy can do is throw 5 yards. It's delusional. These Niner liberal fans, they're either so engulfed in wanting a black quarterback, or they're so engulfed in this narrative that they don't want to be proven wrong about Jimmy. And so they know that a lot of Jimmy fans are Purdy fans, and so their whole thing is to keep arguing with us when there's nothing to argue about. Purdy went 7-0. It's his job. Why is this even a debate? It should have never been a debate this offseason. It's quite insane to me that this was even a conversation of debate. Part of it is the injury Purdy had. I get it, but I couldn't believe we were actually talking like who's going to be the starter. And I know deep in the mind of Shanahan, it wasn't up for debate. I think Purdy was the guy all along. But my God, like these, and then they defend this guy after this game. The man was running into sacks. I'll give the guy a little bit of credit for hanging in there. He had a few good throws. And at the end of the day, the O-line was atrocious. We can all agree. But this guy was running into sacks and threading the needle in places he didn't need to. Forcing the ball into places he didn't need to. He's not mentally there. And that's what people are forgetting. Purdy was not expected to play at all. And when he came in, he was mentally ready already. The guy was cool, calm, and collected like that. I've never seen anything like it. Never seen a guy go in there so cool, calm, and collected that quick. And this guy was the last pick in the draft. It's insane. So yeah, we can all say, oh, but we gave up so much for Lance. Oh, he needs to play. No, we made up for it with our last pick in the draft. We made up for it. The guy could have very well went undrafted, and we got a diamond in the rough. Do I expect Purdy to start out slow? I low-key do. I think we're going to lose the Steelers week 1. They got a good defense. We never start out good. We're slow starters. We look horrendous right now. That was horrendous showing. I know it's the backups, but dude, the run game, they were killing us. Aiden O'Connell shredding us. The defense looked terrible. I'm hoping that this new D coordinator fucking has a good scheme because it didn't look like it did the other day. But man, we gotta stop. We gotta stop giving this Trey. I get it. He hasn't had consistent through play. He'd get hurt, or Jimmy would go back in, and he missed. He was supposed to start all of last year. He got hurt right away, week 2. So I get it. He's lacking the reps. He's lacking the consistent play. Back in the day, there's no improvement from this kid whatsoever. None. Hopefully he'll prove me wrong this next game, but I don't see it. I think it's time. His time in Santa Clara, his time in San Fran, it's done. He's probably going to go to another team, but the problem is we're not getting no trade value out of him either. And I will agree with people on this. It seems like Shanahan, for whatever reason, just changes the offense up completely when Trey's on the field, and I think that's ridiculous. Have him run when you need him to run. Don't run him to the fucking ground like you did last year. And then this last game, they weren't running him at all. It was like 20 dropbacks or something. So I agree with that. It seems like Shanahan does not know how to game plan when Trey Lance is the quarterback. I agree. But you goofballs got to stop on Twitter. Oh my God. It was quite insane to me that Brock Purdy, potentially one of the better rookie quarterbacks last season, we're all like, oh no, we need to give Lance a chance. What do you mean we got to give Lance a chance? We got proven everything we needed to see. The guy went in there, beat a good Dallas defense, beat Seattle, won every game, and quite frankly, who knows what will happen in the Philly game. I'm not saying we would have won, but I think it would have been a competitive game for sure. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all are goofy. Y'all are just trying to find some way to make sure that the Jimmy fans are wrong, because you know that a lot of Jimmy fans rock with Purdy. Y'all gotta stop. Put your bias to the side. This isn't a debate. There's no debate. Gotta put your liberal, progressive, BLM views to the side for Trey. You gotta stop. You gotta put the bias against Jimmy Garoppolo and Purdy to the side and realize Trey ain't that guy, pal. He's not. He's not that guy. So please, you goofballs on Twitter, Grant Cohn, you goof, you gotta stop. That's my review of the Week 1 preseason game against the Raiders. We lost 34-7. It was horrendous. Donald had an all right pass over the shoulder. Ronnie Bell looked good besides his his little drop that turned into an interception. But overall, Lance did look like the worst QB out there. And I'm not saying that he's worse than Brent Allen. That's not what I'm saying. But he looked the worst on Sunday. So we gotta stop with these bullshit narratives that Lance has the potential to be, such a high ceiling in this league with the Niners. It's not the case. It's just not. We gotta stop. Am I concerned for the season? Slightly. I know it's preseason, but even in these practices, I've been hearing some just rough things about all of our quarterbacks for one. And I don't know how to feel about our defense quite yet. Don't know. And the O-line's the biggest issue. The O-line is going to be horrendous. So if we're not getting the ball out quick, good luck. But I am liking how good of things I'm hearing about Brandon Ayuk. That's good to know. Brandon Ayuk, stud. Obviously, we're getting CMC for the full year. We'll see how it goes. Got to stay faithful, but yeah. That's my take on Week 1 preseason. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.
Bang, bang, Niner guy. Bang, bang, Niner